Little tour of where our Hammock city is. We got Dan over there. Lean-tos right up the hill there. This is John's setup. And you got my setup over here. Had a great night's sleep last night. I actually got a little chilly. And it was nice and comfortable sleeping. I got the hoodie on and felt good. But we're gonna pack up slowly, get some breakfast, and head down to the water and hang out down there for a little bit. I'll bring you along. Hey Dan, what you doing?
Filtered water, because there's nothing I like more than walking 4 miles and filtering 2 liters of water, and then walking 4 miles and filtering 2 liters of water, and then, this is going to be a shock, walking 4 miles and filtering 2 liters of water.
All right, we are wrapping up here at Cold River Lean-To number 1, and we noticed, look at this old school bear box. Or maybe it's a stove of some sort, I don't know. But it's like all overgrown from the roots and stuff. That is cool, man. Interesting stuff, but yeah, we're getting ready to leave. All right, good morning, everyone. And it's almost actually good afternoon. We are just packed up now and ready to leave the Cold River Lean-To number 1 on day 3 of our Long Lake to Lake Placid section.
Cold River Lean-To number 2, right?
Is it number 2?
Yeah, it just says it on the side of the building.
Okay, so it's Cold River Lean-To number dose. Thanks, Dan.
I'm here for you.
We had a bit of a late start this morning because we all slept really well and slept in until about 8:30. So the good news is we only have about 6.5 miles to go to Wanaka Falls, which I hear is awesome. And we're going to have a good night there. So might as well start a little later. But yeah, this is day 3. We have one more night out here, and tomorrow we'll be rolling into Lake Placid, hungry and ready for a burger and a beer. That sounds good to me.
You could barely get through into the picture have the camera.
Off the NPT, there's a little yellow trail. We're not going to take this, but it does go right to the water. And if I'm not mistaken, this is usually like a horse trail. And it goes back to Shattuck Clearing through the forest that way. Pretty cool. Very interesting. But it's time to get back on the trail. Let's go. Making our way to Duck Hole. Trail's a little bit overgrown, but not really that big a deal. The actual pathway is really clear. It's just the side trees and stuff. They're encroaching on my space. Not bad though. West Canada Lakes region had much more cramped trail, I think. So I'll take this. This is not so bad. But yeah, we're gonna make it to Duck Hole soon and get to behold its beauty. All right, we have made it to the junction at Duck Hole and Bradley Pond Trail. Important note, if you're going northbound, it's pretty easy to figure out. See, the trail to the NPT says, hey, go that way. Unfortunately, the Bradley Pond Trail also uses blue markers, the regular foot trail markers, so it can be kind of confusing. We actually had a hiker come by this morning when we were packing up camp say that he went out and hiked down the Bradley Pond Trail for a bit because it's not really easy if you're coming southbound. So pay attention Yeah, we made it to Duck Hole pretty quick. Let's check out these views out here. Check this place out.
Not bad at all.
So, much like Marcy Dam, the Duck Hole Dam got destroyed in a bad storm, and there's no intention on rebuilding it. So, this went from being, you know, a really huge body of water to this nice little stream that goes through here. There's a lean-to right up this way. You can see it right up there. Go check that out. The views out here are incredible though. This is one of those iconic Adirondack places, Duck Hole. So another thing to note about the Bradley Pond Trail, that will lead you to the Santanoni Range, or as my wife likes to say, the Santa Ononis, for reasons I'm sure you guys know. Yeah, we're gonna continue on the trail, but I think we're gonna take a quick little berry break because there's raspberries all throughout this field. Awesome. Okay, once you leave Duck Hole and hike some gnarly trail up around the shoulder of a mountain, you get to this bridge here. This bridge here will actually bring you to Henderson Lake. You can see a red trail marker on that far tree over there. Don't go that way. If you're hiking to Lake Placid, you actually go this way. That's the way you want to go. So right here, northbound's a little sketchy. At least southbound has the arrow. So we're going that way. There's a couple NPT markers right next to Dan's got one. And so yeah, follow the trail. Not a lot of talking on this section between Duck Hole and Moose Pond Lean-To. I'm busy keeping my breath. Trail is super gnarly for about a mile and a half after Duck Hole. Up on the shoulder of the hill, tons and tons of blowdown, roots, rocks, eroded trail. Yeah, I had to focus on my footing and my breathing. So. But John's a bit ahead of me. Dan and Mark are a bit behind me. We're actually gonna all meet up at the Moose Pond Lean-To for a break before we finish up to Wanaka Falls. Yeah, this trail, or this section of trail, has kicked my butt. But it's all worth it in the end, right? Almost there.
Got any advice on how to cross this log?
Slowly.
I think I'm heavier than you. Oh, goodness. Yes! Victory is mine!
Not helping Daisy. I guess it's my turn. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's...
Well, the part back there is not terrible. This part close here is not great. All right, success. Victory is ours. All right, so we made it to Moose Pond, had a nice little break, had some lunch. We were gonna filter water, but no thank you. I don't think that's a good idea. So the guys are all loaded up, and we've got a mile and a half until we get to camp tonight. And we have heard from multiple sources that Wanaka Falls is the place to be. So let's get going. All right, we have made it to the junction with Wanaka Falls, right there. That means we go that way, to head out on the Northville Placid Trail all the way to Lake Placid. But tonight we're going that way and we're going to spend the night at Wanaka Falls. And I am so excited. That water sounds really, really inviting.
Can't wait.
That was a quick mile and a half.
And I have no water, so filtering is going to be fun because
Yes.
the pond is gross.
Yeah. Made it to Wanaka Falls. First order of business, drop pack. Second order of business, filter water.
Water filtering! Yay!
Yeah, all the water filtering. We were running pretty dry in that last mile and a half. So it's awesome out here. We're going to, we dropped our packs right over there. We're gonna walk up a bit. There's a trail. Apparently there's a nice spot up there with a great swimming hole. So that sounds like a home. That sounds like home. So we'll check it, but we need to get some water in our bodies first. I'm glad we made it here.
Yeah, me too. Was not sure that was going to be a thing.
Yeah. All right, here we are, Wanaka Falls campsite number 2. It's the better one, I promise you. The water hole's amazing. The site is big. We've got all 3 hammocks and Mark's tent set up. It's awesome. 5 stars, will recommend. Kind of tired. It's actually pretty early. I think it's maybe, what, 7:30? We're all pretty whooped, but we're fed, we're clean-ish, and we've just been relaxing next to the fire, which is cool. And yeah, we're gonna close down the night so we can get some good rest. And tomorrow we walk all the way to Lake Placid from here and finish up my journey on the Northville Placid Trail. Pretty excellent. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we are, morning of our last day on trail. We got everything cleaned up, Mark's getting his boots on, and then we are getting ready to make our way down the hill from Wanaka Falls and out to Lake Placid, where I will have completed my Northville Placid Trail journey, and these guys will all have completed major portions of it. So it's awesome. I'm so excited. Had a really good morning, nice and relaxing. A little chilly, so we didn't go swimming, but I think that's probably for the best. You don't want to get hypothermia.
We're swimming right now.
Yeah, I could now that we're all packed up. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we've got about 8 miles until we hit Lake Placid, and then it's time to refresh and get some burgers and beers. So come along, last bit of the journey. We are a little more than 2 miles into our day, and this trail has actually been significantly more pleasant than I would say the previous 6 miles. I think I mentioned it in yesterday's video. The trail from Duck Hole to Moose Pond Lean-To, super gnarly. Lots of blowdown, lots of erosion, rocks, roots. You can tell you're in the high peaks, that's for sure. You're up and down mountains, or up and down hills, I guess. And the trail is rough, but this is nice. We got about, I don't know, 5.5 miles to the car, and that feels good. Sun shining through the forest, looks amazing, and we're all still alive, and we don't hate each other. This is huge.
Okay, so we've decided that this is Lake Placid because we're tired of walking.
We're not sure where our car is.
So we decided to take a quick little break, get first luncheon or 11sies, whatever you want to call it. We're about a third of the way to Lake Placid from here, and that feels pretty good because that went fairly quickly, I think. I was pretty pleased.
We didn't die.
We didn't die. So, yeah, we're going to finish up snacking and taking a break, and then we're going to move on again. All right, we are on the last push before Averyville Road.
45 miles.
Mile and a half. It's the Adirondacks, man. So we've been walking since Wednesday, my dudes. It is August 1st, and we're gonna finish the Northville Placid Trail today. I'm so excited. It's less than a year since I started, so I think that counts in some circles. I'll look it up officially, but yeah, we're gonna finish up this climb to Averyville Road, then we're gonna do the road walk all the way to the station, and then it's time for beer and burgers. I'm really looking forward to that. I think Daisy wants a beer and a burger. Yes, we just finished the trail walk of the Northville Placid Trail. We are done being in the woods. We have about a mile to the car because the car is at the station, the rail station, because we're purists or sadists or something like that. So we started at the wooden arch in Northville, and we're gonna finish at the train station. So let's get going. Sun's hot. Sun's out, guns out. Right? Is that what it is? That's how it goes?
I didn't carry one of those. They're way too heavy.
Let's all walk shirtless to the station.
Awesome. Let's do this. Why is it, after 3 or 4 of these road walks, it doesn't get any easier? Hot blacktop sucks. Whew. But we are going in the right direction, so that's good news. Oh man, getting there. There it is. See this? Railroad tracks. Rail stations right behind those trees over there. That's awesome. I can taste the end. We're so close. Tastes like cold Coca-Colas, cold beers, delicious burgers. These are all good things. Walking that final stretch of road to the old rail station, as I was savoring the last moments of this adventure, I was overcome with emotions thinking back on the amazing journey that I was about to complete. Every single step of this trek from Northville to Lake Placid was made infinitely better because I was accompanied by the greatest group of friends a guy could ask for, and I am beyond excited to see what comes next.
As you can see, we all had a pretty good time. There's some injuries for sure, but those will heal. And I think, like they say, the memories will last forever. So, guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Hey Jay, congrats on finishing.